Did you hurt her? Then what? What did you do?
I saved her.
All right, now that we have that teaser out of the way, there will be spoilers. So this is your spoiler alert. Turn around now if you do not want spoilers. Okay guys, we're going to start with the tattoo right off the bat. When I say that this tattoo is true to the acid burn that Ellie put over her bite mark and then proceeded to get a tattoo along with it, that is absolutely beautiful. The way they translated that into the real world onto her actual arm. I'm excited to see this in the show. I'm very excited to see this scar on her arm. First and foremost, who is this woman? Who is she playing? That is my first thought, because I'm trying to figure out where did she come from, what role she will play. But when I see this scene in the teaser and I hear her say, "Did you hurt her?" and he says no, and then she asks him, "What did you do?" I think of this scene right here.
And she believed you?
I didn't say otherwise.
This little heart-to-heart between Tommy and Joel in the game at the very beginning of The Last of Us Part 2 kind of is reminiscent of the scene with this mystery lady and Joel. So I'm thinking what they're going to do is, for us to have more of Joel in season 2, is that they're going to have this woman who's maybe a therapist talk with him over what happened between him taking Ellie away from the hospital to ultimately possibly give a cure to the virus. So maybe that's what they're going to do. And I mean, look at that face. That's the same face he gave Tommy when he was like, she didn't ask about it. So she's good. I think we're all good. And this teaser right here makes me think that we're going to get a little bit more detail on what exactly happened after Joel took her, or while he took her. We got a few clips in here and there in the game, but I'm thinking we're going to dive deep, and maybe they're going to change a few things with how Joel took her from the hospital, from the Fireflies, because I read an article that said that they're going to make some radical changes, but they're still going to stay true to the game. So maybe this is one of those radical changes. Maybe they're going to change the outcome of the hospital and him snatching her from the hospital. And speaking on those radical changes, we see Tommy out here with the sniper rifle. I will say, in the game, I wanted to see Ellie use more of the sniper rifle training that she got from Tommy, but we see him with the sniper rifle. So I'm thinking Jackson is going to be attacked by Abby's people. Maybe that's going to be one of those changes that they make. So maybe around the time where Joel is getting killed, Abby's people is attacking Jackson and Tommy has to defend the little town that they have. Maybe. And of course we have the Seraphites, the Scars, the little crazy people running out here in the forest with their hoodies on and their bow and arrows. They're crazy, and they were such a really interesting part of the game. I really enjoyed them being in the game, and I'm so excited to see all of this transferred to the screen so we can get to see their craziness in live action. It's gonna be crazy. And when it's all said and done, at the end of the day, all I have to say is that I don't like Dina, for the obvious reasons of going out here on a revenge mission and then telling your girl that you're pregnant, thus putting you and her in a very precarious situation. And not to mention, on multiple occasions, she tried to get Ellie to stop her revenge adventure. And of course, we have the one, the only Jeffrey Wright. When I heard Isaac talking in the video game, I knew immediately who that was. I want to see more of Isaac in the show, and I really do hope that they give that to us, because when I played the game, I thought we were going to have multiple, and I mean multiple scenes with Isaac. He seemed like a villain, just ready to give us everything he could give, and we didn't get that. But hopefully one of those changes that they make is giving us more of Isaac and all that he has to offer as an antagonist. I have one thing to say about Abby. One thing only. The woman who is playing her has to have arms for days, biceps, triceps, the whole thing. She needs to have that. She needs to be ready to strangle some infected. That's all I'm going to say, because Abby is a beast in her own right. Even though I don't like Abby, Abby is a beast, and we have to give that to her. And I love how they give us little tidbits that we experienced in the game already shown in the teaser. This whole scene where they're stuck underground in the subway and everything is red with the emergency lights, we get that same feel, even if it's just a little teaser in this teaser right here, and you can feel as you felt in the game. And it is intense. Joel's final sentence at the end of this teaser says everything that I think we need to know about The Last of Us Part 2. The game is centered around the consequences of his actions from the first game, and he truly and wholeheartedly believes that everything he did for Ellie was to save her.
If I ever were to lose you, I'd surely lose myself.
And I am wholeheartedly on Joel's side. A lot of questions have been asked on what can we expect from season 2 or season 3 or season 4 if they get that far. The writers have said that they will more than likely need to venture into season 4. So what I'm thinking they're going to do for this season is focus more so on the history of Ellie and Joel's relationship after the first game. So we jump several years into the future when we start part 2, and they show us glimpses here and there of what happened before part 2. And I think season 2 of The Last of Us will do a great job of showing us all those tidbits and emotional scenes from when Ellie is growing up and the time that her and Joel got to spend together before his ultimate demise. So I am very excited for season 2. Let me know your thoughts on this teaser. What are you looking forward to the most for season 2? Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next game, in the next reaction. I am Mickey Way Flyer, providing you with a galaxy of games and reactions. Peace.